Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia. I hope you all are staying safe out there. Seems like the weather's kind of crazy around these streets. You got some parts of the streets having these big old snowstorms and blizzards. Then you got other parts having rain and storms and like tornadoes and all kinds of crazy stuff. So y'all be safe if y'all in the areas where some of this craziness is happening in the weather. And in other news, let's see. So, it's been kind of a somber day, too, out on these streets. The first thing is that Allison, or Allie, the mom of Hunter, and Hunter is the young man that was with Candace Wells and Summer on the last day, the day that she was reported missing. Earlier in the day, he had been with her mom and her grandmother. And his mom, Allison, is reportedly, she's supposed to be, according to Andrew, Hunter's dad, who has a YouTube channel, she's reportedly in the hospital, in ICU, in a medically induced coma, and the prognosis is not very good, is what's being said. So I know that her daughter had also posted and asked for prayers for her. So, you know, if you're the praying kind, regardless of how you may feel about any of these people, you know, you don't have to like Andrew, you don't have to like Allison, you don't have to like Hunter, none of that. But you still can pray, because it's a very sad situation. You know, you don't ever want to see someone be in a situation like that. You never want to see children lose their mother either. So, you know, keep them in your thoughts. And then the other thing is, on Crime Lines and Lies today, Brooks had one of the named suspects, Stacey Wondra. She had him on her panel, and he was answering questions. And let's just say that was interesting. Miss Tia, I was over there for a little while. In the chat, I said a couple things, and then I realized that it was probably a good thing I probably just need to shut my mouth. Because I don't want to go into kind of how I feel about him, because, well, let's just say I don't know. I just got a icky feeling, you know? And I can't prove nothing, so I just might as well just keep my mouth shut. I do say that, you know, Brooks did a good job with interviewing him. And you know, giving an opportunity for people in the chat to ask him questions. There was lots of people that, you know, was able to ask him stuff. So, you know, that was good. But, you know, like I said, I had to keep my mouth shut, because there was some parts of, no. Just give me that icky feeling, you know? Like, something not right there. So, yeah. So, yeah, that kind of make it kind of sad on these streets, though, you know, because then you start, like, thinking about that situation and just praying for Michael Vaughn and his parents and his family, that they get some answers, and, you know, regarding Michael's whereabouts really soon. You know, it's kind of like the same with Summer Wells, both Summer and Michael. It's like, you know, just praying that we get answers for these children, these babies that need answers. Their families deserve answers. So, you know, I don't know, it kind of left, you know, Miss Tia feeling just kind of sad. Just kind of feeling sad today, thinking about that, you know. And then the thing with Allison being so sick, that's just not good news. And nobody should ever, you know, be negative or posting ugly things about stuff like that, because that's just not okay. That's not okay. Although people be posting ugly stuff about everything else, I tell you what, all the drama that goes on these streets. Yesterday was supposed to be, you know, it was Sunday, so it was supposed to be the day of rest. Whew, not on these YouTube streets. They ain't no resting. Man, I tell you what. But, so, over at the Hive, Queen Bee, she was going to be covering 6 Up. And, like, the stuff, like, Ziggy, like, talking to 6 Up's ex-boyfriend, who, you know, supposedly, you know, he say all that stuff to Ziggy, but now he come back and he say that he was just trolling her, that stuff wasn't true, and that was not even him. That was his friend that he put up to doing that. whatever. I don't even really care. Because, like, the credibility of somebody like that is just, So, I don't need to know the real life stuff that's going on with them, with Six Up and the boyfriend. That's none of my business. I don't want to know about that stuff. But so Queen Bee had, she was going to be talking about that, and she was, and I don't know exactly what was said, but whatever was said, Pearl from the Jerks, she went over to Queen Bee's. I guess she wanted to clarify something or whatever, and so she was over there, and Queen let her up on panel, but then Queen was like not being nice to her at all. Like, it was very obvious she don't like Pearl. And she was offended, I guess, because the Jerks had said something about, like, they was making jokes. Like, they was talking about a lot of people one time, like, just kind of making, like, little funny parodies about people. And I guess they talk about Queen Bee or something, and I guess now she don't like them. I don't know. But anyway, so Queen went, she kicked Pearl off, like, the panel. She just, like, dropped her. But then Pearl came right back up. And I don't know if it was the time that she kicked her or it was the time that she came back up. But whenever it was, Queen said to her, "Have a good day, Tia, Pearl, or whatever you're going by today." What? What is that about? Like, she trying to say that Miss Pearl is Miss Tia? I mean, I'm a little flattered, but come on now. Goodness gracious. Can y'all believe that? Boy, she really grasping at straws on that one. Give me a break. Well, I'll just come out and tell you, Queen. Guess what? I'm not Miss Pearl, but guess who I am? Well, that'd be Miss Tia. I tell you, that was really kind of funny, though. Thanks for the laugh, because I laughed so hard. But then later on, I saw Pearl over at Willow's, because Willow went live last night, like really kind of late. And I saw Miss Pearl over there, and I apologized to her. I said, "I'm so sorry that they say that you was Tia." Like, that's bad. I felt bad for her for that. Like, so, yeah. But anyway, that was some crazy stuff, I tell you. So, but as far as the drama today, Miss Tia not really even been looking at any of that kind of stuff today because, it has been kind of sad on these streets. And so I just kind of not even really in the mood to fool with the drama today, if I be quite honest with y'all. But anyways, if something major big happens or something, of course, y'all know Miss Tia will come back and I'll let y'all know. But right now, I just kind of been one of them moods that I don't know, maybe it's the weather or what, but I just feeling kind of, and I just kind of want to curl up with a good book somewheres. And, not even fool with the drama on these streets. But something does happen, y'all know I'll be back. So, y'all take care, darlings, and be safe. And Miss Tia, I'll see you soon. Bye now.